better?
Whoa, nice graphics. I'd like to get my hands on that game.
You mean you haven't played it yet? We can play it on my Nintendo Entertainment System. It's the Legend of Zelda, and it's really rad. Those creatures from Ganon are pretty bad. Octoroks, Tektites, Levers too. But with your help, our hero pulls through.
In the history of video games, very few games have a die-hard fan base that will go to the ends of the earth to defend the series no matter what. Through the bad times and the good, the fans always prosper, and this game is no different. Today is the incredible, groundbreaking, innovative Legend of Zelda for the NES. Now yes, I'm also fully aware that some games need no review. The games can stand alone, and this game is more like going to be my reflections and my experiences on the game, because there's no getting around it. This game is good. And with the latest showing of Zelda Breath of the Wild at E3 2016, I figured it's a perfect time to talk about where it all began. It began in 1986, produced by the man himself, Shigeru Miyamoto. Legend of Zelda was a different approach than his previous title, which brought him fame and notoriety, Super Mario Bros. Miyamoto wanted a world where you could explore around and not be so linear. It reminded him of his childhood as a kid in Japan, with sticks as a sword. Shigeru Miyamoto became legendary for other known titles for the Nintendo, but really a lot of people say this was his best idea ever. The Legend of Zelda will go on to have countless titles. Fans that are die-hard and are just so loyal to the game. Even when the Wind Waker was released, those fans that trashed the game came around immediately once they actually played it. Now the gameplay in The Legend of Zelda for NES, for those of you that have never played it, and believe it or not, some people have never picked this game up. There aren't always going to be fans of the Zelda series. In fact, some people truly dislike the game. But anyway, your objective is to collect 8 pieces of the Triforce scattered throughout Hyrule by the evil Lord Ganon, who led an evil army, invaded Hyrule, and stole the Triforce of Power. The Legend of Zelda was groundbreaking in the fact that it was the first home console game to ever allow you to save your game. It featured a battery backup which had never been seen at the time before. You play as the green tunic wearing young hero Link, and you set out on a quest to collect the 8 pieces of the Triforce. As Link, armed with your sword and shield, you set out through Hyrule, and you get some sub-weapons along the way too, which was also brand new at the time, with games like Castlevania using this concept as well, and later games on the NES like Ninja Gaiden. One thing about this game I've never gotten around, why is one of the dungeons in the game shaped like a swastika? Craziness. Bottom line is, I love it. One of my first gaming memories as a kid, one of the first games I ever remember one of my parents actually getting into was The Legend of Zelda. It's responsible for a lot of good in gaming, so give it its proper due. Even if you're not a fan of the series, I'm pretty sure everyone respects what it's done for gaming. On Hibiki Quickie next time, we're going to take a look at Part 2 on the NES and The Legend of Zelda series, The Adventure of Link. Hey guys, you can follow me on Twitter at the HibikiTMD. Check out the Hibiki TMD Facebook group for everything retro gaming, pro wrestling podcasts, and everything in between. Thanks for watching another video, and thanks for stopping by on Hibiki TMD.
Hey, what is going on here?